Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Fergie Jenkins will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's got an 11-game hit streak going. That means he's hitting lefties, righties, starters, relievers. He's doing it all right now, and he's really comfortable in the box. You can see his confidence is just beaming.
Ready now, Corey Seager. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant is under it. 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Dawson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy is known as the Road Warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And it's fouled away. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Javier Baez will be next. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Give him the green light!
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Baez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Floyd is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
All right, Cubs.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Let's go, Chicago.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Sandberg leads off first with one away.
Looking good, Cubs. Looking good.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Into the corner and slicing foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Coming to the plate now, Ernie Banks. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Go, Cubbies!
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Kershaw comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box, Andre Dawson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
So a full count now. Billy Williams would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Billy Williams. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready on 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Just missed with a breaking ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and your game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And that misses for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Fouled away. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Nobody out, runner on first.
All right, let's go.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in once again, Ernie Banks. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. First and second here with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken high above the zone.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Come on, Cody.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder, Andre Dawson.
Digging in, Andre Dawson. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Come on, Cubby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 clips the inside corner for strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Line to the right side. Puig is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip.
Chris Bryant.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
What a great battle to start this inning. Golf hitter. He knows that you're starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for it, then so be it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Floyd ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Ready once again, Andre Dawson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Come on, guys, let's go.
1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get run.
This one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Taylor. That's in the basket. A home run. Have taken up. They might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Wind up and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a called strike 3 on the corner.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Kershaw's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's 3-0 Chicago. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Next for the Dodgers, Cliff Floyd, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The windup and the 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Williams ranging back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Bruce Sutter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Chris Taylor will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Happ giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Now to the plate, Steve Garvey. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Sutter playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Fergie Jenkins earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Bruce Sutter closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.